Que gane el mejor. Good luck to both of you. Touch it up.
So with that, we come to our main event. 12 rounds for the WBA and WBC and Ring Magazine Super Lightweight Championship of the World. Danny Garcia, the holder. Erik Morales, this time the challenger. Round one. Garcia says he always starts slow. He says, I start slow, but I'm not cold. Although he has not yet broken a sweat here.
Yeah, the early rounds are not rounds in which he normally gets a lot done. And they expect Erik Morales to try and press the pace early. Morales, in their first fight, the big weapon he was able to use effectively was the jab. He out-jabbed Garcia, but the rest of it didn't go his way.
Morales, the question mark, of course, because he did have to lose the weight. What will he have left?
Danny Garcia felt that he let Erik Morales off the hook a little bit the last round, the last fight, because he didn't pressure him enough. And he said, I was my first championship fight. I was fighting him down in Houston where he had a lot of fans, and I maybe just didn't focus enough to do that.
See if he takes a different attitude as champion.
I would say so. You know, the first fight, it looked like, you know, in the beginning of the round, that it was a man versus a boy. And it's looking like, you know, Danny's a man now.
Yeah, the boy grew up.
That's right. Good right hand from Danny Garcia.
Garcia's busier here in round one by far. He's thrown 3 times as many punches as Morales already.
Yeah, and that's kind of surprising, I think.
Yeah. Not all landing, obviously, but still, he's more active.
Morales just not doing much. Looked to counter there and missed twice, and takes 3 punches from Garcia. Very quick-handed.
That's right. Nice little blurred punches he had there.
Overhand right from Morales. Well, just a great crowd here at the Barclays Center. Good right hand.
Both men landing excellent rights and good body punches. So this fight heating up already.
Much faster pace from Garcia than we've seen before.
You can hit Danny Garcia with the right hand. Amir Khan did it often, but it's hard to discourage him.
Well, got hit twice with the right hand right there. He does have a little bit of a lazy left hand.
Good body shot from Garcia.
Morales missed an opportunity to counter with the right hand there. Garcia got out of harm's way. Want to talk about the keys to victory?
Yes, indeed. For Danny Garcia, as his dad Angel leans in to give him instructions, going to the body early would be an excellent idea for him. And pushing the pace obviously is important. And he wants to land the right hand, which is a good punch for him and one that can be used against Erik Morales. For Erik Morales, when he throws the jab, it has to be with conviction. He needs to throw it as a punch to land and not just set up another one. And he can't stay against the ropes. When he did that against Garcia in their first fight, it was a problem, and he's got to throw straighter right hands. Although, in round one, he landed a looping right hand that did get in.
Interesting, in Garcia's corner, they got the end swell on his right eye, up above his right eye, on the eyelid, actually, and it did look like there might be just a tad of swelling there. This is round 2. So far in this fight, Morales has not really thrown a lot of jabs. There he throws one.
Yeah, you're right, Barry. He really wanted to begin with that punch and use it as a centerpiece of his attack, and that hasn't happened yet.
Clearly, Garcia the quicker of the two. Oh, nice little left hand slipped in by Morales.
Morales being a little bit more busy this round.
Counter right hand from Garcia. And a left hand from Morales. And right hand from Garcia.
When Danny Garcia, he made the point that when Erik Morales finally opened up in his attack, he was when he went down. Morales is opening himself up more early in this fight, and he is getting countered by Garcia.
Good right hand by Garcia right there.
And there he is on the ropes where he doesn't want to be, and we know why, because it was in the keys to victory. So there you go.
You know your stuff.
Yeah, you know.
Good body shot. Morales just right now is a stationary target. Takes a right hand. Absolutely flat-footed and quite honestly slow-footed.
And again, putting himself in a position where he's not in the center of the ring, but that's the straight right hand that we wanted, or that Morales wanted to have tonight.
Yeah, after Danny's finished with his combination, he needs to move his head or move out the way. You know, he's kind of standing there posing, and Morales is taking advantage of that. Good right to the body.
Yeah, it sure was.
And Morales using his jab effectively toward the end of this round.
Good body from Danny.
Final 10 seconds.
Working the body well from Garcia.
Why not? Good strategy with a guy who had to lose some weight. See if he can take the steam out of it. End of 2.
That was a much closer round, I think.
You can't have to take chances. You can't take chances, okay? Breathe. Rinse out, rinse. Listen to me. Use the jab, man. Quick jab. You're hurting, man. You gotta recover. Work the body, when you get the chance, work the body, okay? Use the jab, work the body when you get the chance. Slip over, when it comes with the right hand, slip over to your left. Left uppercut. Left uppercut, dig it.
He's a little faster than you right now. You got to cut the ring a little bit.
So we come to round 3. They want Garcia to work the body.
I think it's a good idea to work the body. You know, Morales looked a bit tired in that corner. It's only the 3rd round.
Garcia so far not heeding the advice of his father, not working the body, but did do it in the 2nd round, and it does seem to have slowed Morales.
And indeed, the movement of Morales was not much in that last round, so it would lend credence to the idea that he may already be slowing down a bit.
And there again, Morales just got out quick by Garcia.
But it is early in this fight, and we'll see if he can rejuvenate himself a bit. And again, we point out that Garcia normally doesn't get off to a start where he's winning all these rounds, which so far he has been. And the other thing Garcia has done is go to the body very effectively. When you do that early against a 36-year-old who had to lose weight, you're going to put yourself in a good position.
Yeah, Morales just seems a little bit flat so far. Good body shot.
Nice combination.
And again, Garcia, it's just a case of Garcia outquicking Morales so far.
Another good right to the body from Garcia.
And another left to the body.
Oh,
and
again.
another right to the body.
Danny Garcia is listening to his father, who certainly understood that that's the key to winning this fight early, and Garcia's doing it.
Yeah, he came upstairs with the left hand to the head, too.
Definitely a lot busier than the first fight in the beginning.
This is not the start Erik Morales wanted by any stretch of the imagination, especially given the fact that the second half of his last fight with Danny Garcia was not a good run for him. So for the beginning to be this dismal, not a good sign for him.
Now, so far, this is just not the Erik Morales that we've seen.
Great counter left hook by Danny Garcia, and even Morales acknowledging it.
He said the same thing in his mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great counter.
Swelling already, also under the right eye of Morales. So no good news for him.
Good right hand.
Sure was. That hurt Morales is in big trouble at the bell. And big trouble as he stumbles back to his corner. In fact, he stumbles back to Garcia's corner.
Yeah.
At the end of the round, Garcia, who had really set the plate up for this with the body work, using the jab and the straight right hand. That's excellent work by Danny Garcia. And when he throws combinations, Garcia's a very effective fighter. And we'll take yet another look at it. This is Danny Garcia at his best. When he's a wild puncher and not throwing combinations, sometimes he doesn't look like a champion, but when he does this, Danny Garcia looks every bit the part of a 140-pounder who's at the top of the food chain. And he outlanded Morales by 4 punches and power punches in the last round, but the most important was that right hand.
And I'm not sure Morales' legs are all the way back yet.
No, but Morales is backing up, which is not something we see Erik do.
And again, you saw that right hand, and that sort of stopped him. Let's bring in Joe Cortez, our in-house referee here. Now, what is referee Benji Esteves going to be looking at here?
Well, Benji's looking right now at the condition of Morales, because he was wobbled pretty bad. So the doctor and Benji both went into the corner, so they're watching it real close.
All right, thanks. That's the voice of Joe Cortez, Hall of Fame referee on hand to keep us honest about all things.
And it's important for Benji Esteves to be in the right position to be able to stop this fight, to make sure he is close enough and that he's ready in case it does have to happen with this 36-year-old getting pounded. It's not at that point yet, clearly.
4-punch combination ended with a right hand to the top of the head.
Danny Garcia's doing, oh my.
Just a brilliant shot. Knocks Morales through the ropes.
And the trainer got in the ring. And it's over, y'all.
That's it, just like that. And this is a case of the king is dead, long live the king. A conquered champion, Erik Morales.
It is a shame to see such a pugilist go out like that, but props to Danny. He did his thing, and regardless of what may have been in the system, it didn't help.
Danny Garcia coming up with a superb performance, landing 9 of 13 power shots and creating this very dispirited scene for Erik Morales. We look at how he set up the left hook. Just as good a punch as Danny Garcia can throw, and he has great power in the left hand, and it was one of the best he's thrown. It was thrown with great, it was a short, compact left hook. It really wasn't that wide a punch. And Morales will lower his right hand here as he starts, I believe, to throw a jab. Yes, he lowers the right hand and gets nailed with a perfect left hook by Danny Garcia. Sometimes Garcia throws wide left hooks. Not that time. It was perfect, and it was too much for the 36-year-old Morales, who was already showing signs of wearing down in this fight.
Yeah, no question about it. Just, I mean, that's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, that's one of those textbook punches. You know, that's what we teach the kids on exactly how to throw. Dip that shoulder and turn the body.
And we mentioned that as you look at that left hook, that Morales really had given us foreshadowing that this is likely to happen. He'd been hurt in the previous round toward the end of the round and was opening himself up for these big power shots. And ultimately, Danny Garcia, the 24-year-old, was able to do it. Put the Morales chapter of his career behind him to look ahead to all the tremendous possibilities in a 140-pound division that he may have in his future.
A lot of attractive fights out there for him, and he says he wants to stay at the 140-pound division at least for a little while. He says he easily could step up to 147, but I think a lot of good fights for Danny Garcia down the road. Let's go up now to Jimmy Lennon Jr. We'll make this all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 23 seconds in round number 4. Our referee in charge, Benji Esteves, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of knockout, still undefeated, and still the WBA, WBC, and Ring Magazine super lightweight champion of the world, Danny Swift Garcia.
Well, I think Swift was the operable word tonight.